What up, tubers? Welcome back to another draft here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your magic card needs. Some more of this pick 2 Omenpaths Spider-Man draft. We should be getting some Modern Horizons flashback in a few days, as that win-a-box for Japanese Modern Horizons 3 play booster boxes will be coming up soon. But for now, yeah, just a little bit more of this. We've opened Cheering Crowd for our rare. I don't actually think this card is that good. There are scenarios, of course, where you can kind of snowball over the game, but this is not my favorite card. I think my options are Sarn and Tactics, or like Nil and Scorpion Sting, depending on which direction I want to go. I would say the Sarn and the Tactics are probably the better route. There are also a couple of other good cards that go along with the Sarn and the Weaver. But I'm, again, just kind of tired of the white-based decks. I would rather draft the black-based decks. But it really will depend on what we're getting past. So let's take a peek at our next pick. This can kind of go both ways. I don't think we got punished, but nor do I think we got rewarded, because Knife Trick and Wekdu here are reasonable follow-ups to what we took. Had I taken the white cards, probably be taking like Weaver, maybe Chizak here. Pastry is okay. Carvings I have enjoyed in high creature-based decks, which my green-white decks usually are. But this is good. This is a good black start for now. There's a Damning Caress here, and now we can go with the Experiment or the Romantic Rendezvous. The Mayhem deck has been okay, but I think Unstable Experiment is a better card than Damning Caress. This is similar to, or rather, this is similarly fine one way or another. Had I gone with white, we could take the team up in the referee, but having gone black, Experiment, Caress. So I don't think, again, one way or another we've been punished so far. If anything, now this pack has made us in favor of drafting the way I have. Snatchback and Cityscape are good. What are we wheeling out of this pack? Yeah, basically nothing. Treat Trolley in case I splash, and then I'll just cut off a random blue card that I'm never going to be playing. Not going to be playing any of these. So yeah, I think right now we would have a good white-green start. Right now, I think we have a good blue-black start. I don't know if that means a lot of people are in red, but it might. Oh, and now we are getting a huge reward. Oh, actually, similarly, we are getting a reward no matter which way we had have gone. Like, Alessos and Prass is one of the best green-white creatures, and there's a principled referee. However, I've opened Watcher on the Road, which is just an incredible blue rare, in addition to like another Damning Caress. So, no wrong way to have cut it so far. Okay, well, it's also a Physic here. But second Watcher on the Road, and we're going to take the Scorpion Sting. I like this card. Blue-black really wants its early interaction, and man, a second Scorpion Sting here is hot. Damn. Kind of have like 3 different Watcher on the Roads. 2, and then the Nil to get one back should it die. Yeah, this card is fantastic. Even if you have no other villains and you just cast this on turn 4, stand up, it's 2 3/3s on turn 4, you know? Big fan of this one. Big fan. Okay, now what do we have here? A chance at Outsmart the Amateur. Have thoroughly enjoyed that one. And, I mean, Scorvus is okay. I really need some early game plays, though. Like, I kind of want to take the Steelweb Surveyor here just for something to do on turn 2. Banemark Leonin is also reasonable. I mean, I'll take the Scorvus for now, but yeah, I need the early game plays. There we go. There's a common crook. And I guess Azor over Knife Trick number 2. Azor's a great win con. These are mainly filler. Don't think I'll be playing those. A lot of pastries going around. So all my creatures thus far are villains. It's pretty nice. Wow, 4 Pinnacle research teams. And pack number 3. One time I want to open this card and try to play it. It's not good, but it's one of those for fun cards, certainly. Druneth, I've actually had work multiple times. It's best in green-white, where you splash for it, because then you have access to all the +1/+1 counter mechanics of green and white. Here we have a Carlo and either a second Knife Trick or a second Snatchback. I mean, I don't have any Mayhem, so Knife Trick is a... Oh, I guess I have Wekdu, but that's only one card. But I suppose removal is probably just better than bounce. There's a Prison Break and either a third Scorpion Sting or our first Mob Lookout. I mean, Scorpion Sting's just better. Hopefully the Mob Lookout wheels, though, because like I was saying, I do want more early game plays. Okay, and now we'll get a Lookout and a Sting here. Second Azor would be fine. But we don't need it. Man, we have 4 Scorpion Stings. Oh, Vexbot's not bad. Does this serve any value outside of a 4-mana draw 2 in this deck? I don't think so. So let's take the Vexed Bots, because 9 of 9 creatures are villains. Then I guess the Gravestone. Yeah, I'm a little bit light on creatures, but our removal is kind of nuts. I'm going to cut one of the Knife Tricks since we have 4 Scorpion Stings. And I will run this Ominous Asylum just as a Surveil land since it adds one of our colors. I think that's generally worth it. I'm not going to play a double off-color one, but certainly will play a one of color, half color. Yeah, not bad. It's just the creature count's a little bit light, but you don't need that many creatures to win, especially when you have 2 Watchers on the road, backed up with this much removal. Cool. All right, let's give this baby a shot. Fire off to round 1 here of this Spider-Man Omenpaths Pick 2 Drafto. Okay. Sure, I'll keep it. A lot of removal and not much pressure. Looks like we'll be playing a mirror match. Okay, Wekdu. Trying to pump up their Vexed Bots there. Yeah, my hand's very awkward. Yeah, hopefully we just draw one of our 2 Watcher on the roads. Just cast it. Carlo good. A turn late, but good. That's good too. I think I'm okay using Damning Caress on the Wekdu here. They might just have outsmart the Amateur anyways, and I think I'd rather have them counter and draw one card. Okay, that's fine. Nice. Oh, they have a second Wekdu, so they're gonna keep the new one and then deny me the life gain off the Damning Caress because it fizzles. Heads up play. Ah, that's a little annoying now, isn't it? So let's go nil and then Damning Caress the Luis, and we're hoping that they don't have a way to bring that back themselves, because multiple Luis triggers are pretty disgusting. Oh, probably getting a hide into Mundanity would be my guess. Yeah, okay, that's not too bad. I don't know if I would target that knowing that I have Carlo in my hand, but I'll take it. Can't just hold up counter here since we're behind on board. We need to kill one of their things and then run out. Right, I'm at 8. 4-turn air clock here. That's fine-ish. Alright, so what I'm actually going to do now is just pass. Because I think we need to outsmart the Amateur and try to draw some cards. I don't care if they just pass. Obviously, there's the upside of being able to counter something if they cast. But the big punish would be if they now have a counter for this. Okay, nice. And a removal spell to boot. And another counter as well. All right, fantastic. So we're going to go Carlo, pass. I assume they're just going to activate their land end of turn. Then get the Scorpion Sting, their flyer, plus hold up interception. That's fine. Yep, that's fine. So we kill the flyer, jump the Argar, then prison break back our nil, which can get back our actually, I think I'm gonna go a little bit more greedy here. Go Vexbots, pass, commit to taking 2 more damage in order to keep up the Drix interception and get the Vexbots online instead. Okay, that's a good counter. Hit a Watcher is nice. Now we can go like this. Prison break the nil. Nil gets back Carlo. Carlo into Watcher. And that's going to trigger Carlo a million times. I do have to be careful about decking myself here. This will make a big Carlo no matter what. And now look at that board state. Oh, I should have put a stop on. Okay. I'd say that was a pretty good showcase of our deck. We might take some early beats. Although, actually, our deck probably shouldn't take early beats, realistically. Given how much early game removal we have. I do think we block with our Watcher. Be funny if they had Villainous Wrath and killed me, but... Very nice. Oh, number 69. I was going to say very nice, but very nice. Okay, 1-0. There we go. Just needs to find a few lands here, but this hand is great. Vexed Bots. I feel like normally I don't care for this type of card in Limited, but I guess it's cheap enough and it has flying that it's not bad. And even if you draw it later on in the game, if you can even just trigger it once, 2 mana, 2/2 flyer, right? It's like fine. Alright, would love to draw a another villain there. That's terrifying. Turn 2 Quince in their red-black deck. If they just start chaining off a bunch of Mayhem cards, it's going to be pretty hard for us, yeah. Yep. Ah, see, this is so bad. We have 5 removal spells in our hand. Oh, they're going to keep a 3rd mountain, huh? Ay, ay, ay. I will say the Quince Insight could deck them out. Like, turn 2 Insight, I mean, I guess if they go Hellbent, they don't have to draw an extra card, but given I've drawn, like, all of my removal, if I just kill all of their threats, they might not be able to win in time before they deck out, you know? Like, I almost want to leave that Restless Razorkin. I guess I'm probably supposed to do this. I guess the Razorkin's a May, so it's worth killing. Rizna. They might use a removal spell on the Crook. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, mill 2. Okay. I am just going to kill their spider this turn. Discards a knife trick. Yeah, you have to assume that they have at least one damning caress of their own in their hand. Okay, the pingers are a little annoying, but they only have access to one swamp currently. Okay. Only one card left in their hand now. Now, I imagine it's probably a damning caress, but... Another wisecrack. Yeah, and I can't save it with experiment because it's always going to have the same power to toughness. Okay, so I actually kill the enforcers here because the Bane Mark does the same amount of damage. However, the drain is relevant, although now that I have Mob Lookout, maybe not. Now I guess I just kill the Death Toucher. Yeah, I would not be surprised if they just run out the entirety of their hand so that they don't keep enabling the Quints. I'll go ahead and main phase this. Nice. Okay. Well, I mean, Azora can win. 8-8 kills pretty quickly. Okay. Is this a spider randomly? Oh, it is a spider. So if they have another removal spell, they probably kill the Lookout so that the menace creature gets in. Yep. Oh, double? Wow, how many wisecracks was that? That was a sick draw. We can cast the Watcher here too. Now, I think we just go for the decking plan. I mean, I'll attack with some of the tokens. But we're in a situation where they're currently going to kill themselves in 2.5 turns. Alright, I'm at 6 from the quints. We just want to draw like a counter here. I haven't used any of my counters, have I? No, yeah. We just want to draw one of our counters. They did have removal. Okay. Well, I'm going to need to draw something here. Most likely. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wow, they had a shock too? Oh, man. Yeah, we died. Good beats. They had just enough cards. Well, we knew that game was going to be very problematic. They played turn 2 quints, and I had 5 removal spells in my hand. We almost got there the way I was going to say, but... yeah, I don't know if there was anything I could have done differently there. Good beats. It was a good matchup, but in the end, they had just enough. Alright, I'm going to keep this hand because we have Gravestone as an extra card draw, and we're on the play, so ideally, or hopefully, I do not need to have a swamp on turn 2 for any reason. Wow. 4th island, that is not an ideal draw. That is very unlucky. Absurdly unlucky, even. Okay. It is what it is. Well, at least we got there. But this might be already over if they have like a Death Flame Burst or whatever. Oh, maybe they have Prison Break? Wait, that's wild. Whoa, man, I almost want to leave their Ruzik on the battlefield. That's crazy. I think I'm going to. If they discarded Scorvus, I think I'm just going to pass. Okay, it was Scorvus and Prison Break. But that's not that bad, because they're just going to get Scorvus back this turn, so no big deal. Pretty funny, actually. Alright, now they don't want the Ruzik. I'm not going to use a Scorpion Sting there. We're just going to kill and activate our Gravestone. Wow, we did not mill a creature. Are you kidding? That is brutal. Sheesh. Vilix the Accursed. Okay, a little bit of a flood out. Yeah, I'm gonna kill the Carlo. Could they have scarier creatures? Yes, but anytime they play any villain, letting them connive is also really bad, so... Sure, that's not actually that bad. Just a pure on race then. Okay. Well, they just instantly discard, so... Ah, wow, that was a nice card to see discarded. Oh, no. I'm going to take one more hit for 5. Okay, that is perfect. That was probably the card we were hoping to see the most. Wekdu! Fair, fair, fair. They hit a surveil land. Yep, that's beautiful. We definitely attack here. They didn't even block? Oh, that's wild. And they didn't surveil on upkeep. What? That's crazy. They must have forgot to put a stop. No way is that right. Yeah, I'm definitely drawing 3 cards here. Okay, let's thin out our deck. If I surveil, I'm going to have 5 mana left over. Yeah, it's worth surveilling. Look out. Discard Wekdu. And obviously Snatchback was a good draw. Oh, I guess I don't surveil anymore. We only have 1 land left in the deck. And if I kick the Snatchback, then we get to draw a card anyways. Okay, we just go to combat. Nice. Bingo, bango, bongo, baby. Good beats, good beats. Is that 2-in-1 or 3-in-1? Oh, just 2-in-1. Okay, well, very least we get our money back. This deck's good enough to just get 4 wins, but we'll see if we can do it over the next couple games. Looks like a keeper to me. Turn 1 pigeon. All right. I hope they don't go rolling out with... Oh, that's bad too. I was going to say, I hope they don't go rolling out with in a web quickly, but man, Wonderweave Aerialist is just so good. The ward... It should not have Ward 2, or it should be like an uncommon if it did. It's just so oppressive. Or it can be. Let's kill the Margot. And then the hope here is that I can flash in the Wekdu, I think, and trade for the Aerialist. At the very least, I can eat the pigeon if they pre-combat 1/1 counter the Aerialist. Ah! Yeah. Another serpent or scorpion sting here would be great. Less mana efficient, but Carlo letting me connive for a removal spell on Aerialist is going to be key. My deck has so much removal. Now, if they go another counter on Aerialist, I will need to find, okay, Damning Caress or Bounce now. I'm probably going to chump with the Wekdu next turn. Uh-oh. If that puts another counter on Aerialist, and then they draw a way to get rid of Wekdu, I'm going to die in 2 turns. Okay. They can attack with the Crime Scene Instructor here. Okay, they just have a... So I need to... If I draw one of my Damning Caress, I cannot lose this game. But I have 1, maybe 2 turns. Oh, wow. They didn't. Okay. That technically can buy time. I think I'm going to go with Gravestone here. That's actually not a great draw. Yeah, let's pump. I'm dead to removal on my Wekdu. I'm committing to that. Because they have 1 more counter on that Costume Closet. Okay. This might have been a bad attack. Because the Gravestone is going to make my Azor huge. Oh, there goes one of my Damning Caress. I'm going to tap these 2 on upkeep before they can draw like a Spectacular Tactics. Azor is a forced block. Okay. So I can win if Watcher hits enough. Well, actually, Snapback on the Aerialist also saves me, doesn't it? Okay. Oh wait, this would only give me 3 counters. Well, I can hit one. I can hit my Scorpion Sting in like 4 hits. Second Watcher. Nil. Oh, another spell wins. Oh, there we go. Two 8-power creatures, one of them with Menace. Boo ya shaka, baby. F you, Aerialist. Not today, bro. All right, 3-1. Love it. One more game. One more game. I go first. Looks good to me. Plenty of interaction. Let's see what we're fighting against. A mirror match. Okay. Need to find a different non-Wekdu creature here. Oh. Not a full mirror match. They could be splashing for any number of cards. There's the Kunius. There's the 7-mana lifelinker that swaps life totals. Discarded a Tethix. Okay. Let's just Scorpion Sting that and hope to hit a land. Beautiful. Because now I can get the Scorvus online, and assuming they don't kill it, I can Unstable Experiment and connive away the Wekdu and cast the Wekdu, so... Probably wishful thinking that they're not going to kill Scorvus, but you never know. Are they targeting their land? Do they have that Remarkable Findings land enchantment? That would kind of suck. Eerie Gravestone. Another Gravestone enjoyer, I approve. Damn it! Ah! I needed that. Ah, brutal. Brutal draw. I bind a Leonin. I mean, if they make that a 3-2, maybe I snatch it back. Oh, they just discarded a land. Okay. There's the land. All right, so we can just attack and pass. Yep, no care. They have a Watcher on the road. Wait, maybe I just let that resolve, and I think I'd rather draw 3 cards here. Which tells them I clearly already have a way to answer it, but... Another Scrubber. Rude. Whoa, they discarded Argyre. Okay, so let's go Watcher here and pass. assume they're going to get rid of my Watcher. That's not great. Yep. I mean, I could snatch it back. But I think we just want to go for the prison break play. This will kind of suck if they kill my Wekdu now. Sure. But that also means that they're less likely to have a way to have a second way to deal with my Watcher. I'll go ahead and Damning Crest the Rylix. Tierly, that's good. For them. Oh, thankfully we did hit a spell there. Ooh, trade. Interesting. Oh, they do have the Wither. I knew it. If they Wither, they get to draw 6 cards. They would go to 10. I would go to 16. Okay, they're going to go with Kumano first. That's actually good for me. Oh, that's going to draw them a card too, isn't it? Shoot. Ah, we're getting brutalized here. Need to find a counter real bad. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah. That's too bad. Okay. Well, actually, they can't even cast the Wither anymore. We're holding on. Because if they cast the Wither, they deck out. So... Alright, that puts them to 8 cards in deck. How much removal do I still have? I have 1 Scorpion Sting, 1 Drix Interception. Oh, that's it. That's not very good. It's better than a random. Well, mill's pretty nice as well. That gives us our Watcher back. Okay, I am going to... Wow, this is gonna nearly deck myself. I'm gonna go down to 4 cards. Jeez, I did not gain many counters there either. So they would draw 4 cards now if they cast Wither. So Wektu's here, so the 3 cards I have are Interception, Second Watcher, and Azor. Oh, they didn't activate the ability. So we win if we hit Drix Interception, so I have very good odds to win this turn. We go for it. It's 50-50 now. Nice. And we do not attack with this Watcher in case they have Sudden Strike. Let's frickin' go, baby. Because if I attack with the Watcher on the road and they have the Sudden Strike card to kill an attacker or blocker, I lose on the spot. Wow, crazy, crazy, crazy win there. Very cool. Yeah, this deck was very good. I mean, the removal quality was through the roof, and double Watcher on the road is just nuts. So, not surprised we got to 4 wins. Okay, friends. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. We'll see you back next time. Bye-bye.